So I don't know if you guys know, but when I was 20 years old, I got picked up and got charged with 2 felonies for offering to give a drug dealer a ride. And they gave me a plea deal. They said, if you plead guilty, we'll let you out in 2 days. If you plead not guilty, you're getting up to 15 yeers. And they gave me that deal on my 21st birthday. Everybody tells me I should have fought it, but I didn't have any money. I had a public defender that told me to take the deal. I started, let me tell you a little bit more. So going from that point, when I'm 20 years old, I'm basically a little kid hippie and running around the country and also learning and taking in a lot, but really with zero responsibility. I'd grab a job for a couple months and then I'd not have a job for a couple months. You know what I mean? Just bouncing around. Right. Then I got to 30, I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? Maybe it just isn't all about, because I was really like, the adults have we're so screwed. I just want to enjoy everything before it's all gone. I could see it going downhill. The environmental stuff. I grew up at the end of the nuclear war, when it was really on people's minds a lot more than it is now. And then I hit 30 and I'm like, well, heck, I've been here longer than I thought I ever was supposed to be. What am I going to do now? And I've always felt like I was one with the human race, and I was compassionate and empathetic, but at the same time, I didn't really have much belief that we could do anything about it. Okay. But then when I was 30, I did a lot of soul searching, and I ended up on the Navajo reservation, helping out there, and working with some elders, and that didn't work out that well, because in that case, I was always the white person. No matter how much you're trying to help, you're really still a representative of the problem, right. And you weren't from there. So then a friend of mine called and said, or I called them, and they were like, you got to get back here and help us work on the creek. You got to lead this creek effort. Robert Kennedy Jr. had come to town and talked about the river keepers. And so these advocates that clean up waterways, and Doris Creek still needs some help, right. But back then it was really bad. It was like this dark brick red and just so much trash in it and so smelly and everything. So I came back, and as part of being involved with the creek, I started to attend city council meetings. And then in late 2010, when my friend was ready to retire, the president of city council, Genevieve Ray, she asked me if she was going to step down, and she said, hey, we want you to do this. And other people kind of came around me and said, yeah, we want you to do this. And but I said, yeah, but I got these 2 felonies. He said, it doesn't matter, we're going to support you if you want to do this.